collecting taxes, and perhaps CPA, you can explain this to us. I mean, taxes is the way we run, our economy. And what is the one thing in the finance bill for you that stands out? Just, real quick. We'll come back and talk about it a little bit more. But what is the one thing? And, I think like last time, we focused a lot on a number of other things like affordable housing, and then there was e-teams in there, and we saw farmers complaining much later. Are there things here that we haven't paid attention to that in your mind are important for us to focus on? Just one thing.
Actually, thank you. Thank you for hosting us today, and we are able to speak to the entire nation on a very important issue. First, allow me to say one thing, that taxes must be paid. We must collect and we must pay. However, the question is, how reasonable should we pay? And to what extent should we pay based on the incomes we have? Now, looking at the budget policy statement, first we were given a figure of 4.2 trillion as the budget. Then they moved on to submit to Parliament 3.9 trillion as the estimates. Of course, the Budget and Appropriation Committee has been carrying out an exercise called public participation with various sectors, and we are yet to get the exact figure, but we have had the Budget and Appropriation Committee chair talking about increasing CDF, increasing all manner of things. So we expect that the 3.9 will not be 3.9.
Right.
They expect that the government expects to raise 302 billion with these measures in the finance bill that has been proposed. But the challenge that has arose more than last time, which we focused more on the housing levy. Right now we are focusing on three items that are a bit uncomfortable. One is the motor vehicle circulation levy, and the second one is the bread. The third one is the eco-levy, which has been introduced. And the most interesting thing is the tax on financial services, which is, of course, hitting everybody, right from the M-Pesa users or Airtel users to everybody. But what stands out in this finance bill is that we have worked so hard as an institute of certified public accountants with the National Treasury and KRA and finally Parliament to develop the national tax policy, which doesn't seem to, and it's out and was approved by Parliament, but we don't seem to be seeing its benefits in this finance bill. Because one, there is no consistency, there is no certainty, there is no fairness and equity. And as we move on, it becomes even complex. The tax system needs to be a little bit easier for us to be able to even comply. The question of motivation to comply doesn't arise. Yep. Now, we've focused so much on the finance bill, but I want us to also look at the fiscal consolidation that the government has always spoken about. Now, the expenditure of government seems to be